got one. Oh, there we go. Nice rainbow. So guys, we just got a real nice rainbow trout right here. And this is a stalker. Pretty fish. We're gonna go ahead and let it go. Good fight and good size on it. So the reason why I like trout so much, here in Missouri we don't have a lot of wild trout at all. Very, very little places you can get into wild trout. So mostly just stalker trout. And so the reason why I love stock trout, one, because they're available to me, but also trout are delicious if you're gonna keep them. They put up a really good fight. They're very finicky, so sometimes they can be hard to catch and you have to do very specific things to catch them. But when they're really biting, when you really figure them out, you can catch a ton. I've had even days where I've caught over 70 trout just by myself in one day, and it's a whole lot of fun. So I love fishing, and trout are one of the species I like to catch the most. They're beautiful, they taste great, put up a great fight, they're real fun to fish for. So as far as bait, what I'm using right here is power bait, and that's like an exclusively stock trout thing. Wild trout won't really go for power bait, so I like to use power bait. Worms work really well as well, so like live worms, and then also the same things you would use for wild trout. So I love to use little jigs. I love to use inline spinners, probably around 1/8 ounce, like a Panther Martin or a Mep spinner, rooster tails, things like that. And then you can also get them on Rapala jerk baits, little cranks, soft plastics like little trout worms and things like that. They're very aggressive and they'll bite a lot of things. As far as gear, you're gonna want a light rod and you're gonna want light line, and that's pretty important because you don't want them to be able to see your line. They're very particular about that type of stuff. They're finicky, like I said. So for this rig I'm using here, I've got a light lose rod here, and then I'm using 2-pound Maxima Ultra Green, which is very, very hard to see for the fish. I find that the lighter line you use, the better. So we've got main line, and the leader is going to be that 2-pound line. I typically use between 1 and 4 pound, just a little bit of weight on there to a swivel. And then you're going to want a leader somewhere between 1 foot and 3 feet. And then I use a size 12 salmon egg hook. So if you are fishing with moving baits, if you're fishing in water that's not super clear, or like a fast moving river or something like that, you can get away with a little heavier line, 6, 8, maybe even 10 pound. But if you're gonna be using a bait that's gonna sit still, if you're gonna be fishing a pretty clear lake like we got here, you're gonna want about 1, 2, maybe 4 pound at the most line. And so when I fish with other people that are using heavier line, I get a lot more bites and I have a lot more success than them. And that brings me to, what are the things that I do? What are the things that you can do to have more success fishing for stock trout? So one of the things, just know the fish that you're fishing for. Don't wear bright colors like I am right now, but just don't be making a lot of noise wearing bright colors like I am here. Things like that, because the trout will see you and they'll spook. And then also, when the wind's coming in, you're gonna wanna cast into the wind, because the trout will be they'll be facing where the wind and the flow is coming in, looking for that food to come in front of them. So I like to cast into the wind, especially at a place that I don't know, where the trout are and I've never fished there before. So know the fish that you're fishing for. And then the other thing would be experiment a little bit, I would say. It helps to be patient as a fisherman, but I think I'm a little bit less patient than other fishermen, and I think that actually works in my favor, because if you don't want to be out there for 2 hours with your bait in the water and just keep waiting for a fish and not getting that bite. If you're out there for a long time, you're not getting a bite, you're going to want to switch something up. So maybe check your bait and make sure it's still on there. You might want to try a lighter line. You might want to try a little bit longer of a leader to get farther up off the bottom. Smaller hooks, maybe a different color of power bait if you're using power bait. Any number of things. Cast a little bit further out, a little deeper, a little more shallow, cast in a different direction, try a bunch of different things. And those are the things that give me success, is when I try different things like that. There's been a lot of times out here where someone will be fishing right next to me and I'll be catching 20, 30 trout and they won't catch a thing. And when I go talk to them, it's just, I'll give them a little advice like, man, maybe cast a little further from the bank, or maybe put a longer leader or lighter line. And those are the things that typically give them a lot more success. So I just love fishing for rainbow trout. If you check my channel out, you'll see a ton of them. They're a lot of fun, and stock trout is what I have available. So that's what I'm going for out here today. Beautiful fish, put up a great
right now.
There we go.
I'm sure.
Type of action. Come on now, don't play with me, fish.
Sir, Bob, does your church have a guy named, does David Cobb go to your church? You know David Cobb?
I know him. He's a pretty good friend of mine.
Yeah, he's a good buddy. He's the drummer in the church for Sunfish.
Yeah.
That's my buddy. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a really he's studying to be a preacher or something.
he already is.
Well, yeah, I mean, he is.
Yeah, he's been pretty active in that ever since he fell off the ladder.
Yes, he told me that.
Yeah.
And he also told me he had COVID. He was in the hospital recently.
Yeah.
And he just sent me pictures. He's just a really sweet man. Well, you know, he knew I was doing what I play.
Definitely a feisty little guy.
In fact, he wants me there all the time. It's kind of like
Skinny little rainbow, but I'll take him. Getting a little dark, but we'll see if we can catch a couple more before it gets too dark. Get this guy back in the water here. There he goes. Oh no. Oh no. Pick up one rod, the other one starts going. Oh!
You got the stereo.
They're all going. That one's going too.
I'll be darned. Look at
Look
that.
at
You're on a roll.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that one will probably get off, but as long as I can get one. See, that's why I need my girlfriend here to grab my other rod. Oh. Oh, got one.
Yeah.
Another little dink here. Ooh, he's a feisty little guy. Trying to show you guys, but he's flopping all around. There's another one. Oh, I need a bite. Hold on. Hold on. We got him, Molly. We got him. Oh. Come on, bud. Dude, what are we doing? Oh, he's losing it. Oh. Okay. Slightly bigger than the last two dinkers, but still a dinker. Started the day with a nice one and then a bunch of small ones. I don't know what is with these small ones today. They're losing their minds. Wiggling all over the place. Yeah, nice color on that one. Good fish. We go ahead and get that one back too. Like 2 feet out, so I was like, can I reel it back in? Back in. All good now. Nope, hold on. Oh my God. This is insanity. There we go. There we go. He's a jumper. He's an old jumper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a pretty decent one. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not. Oh wait, no, he's not. He's tiny. He looked so big when he was thrashing around. He's tiny. Oh, he ain't that big. Got another one. Another one, not very big. I thought he was a good size out there the way he was thrashing around, but he's kind of a little guy. But I'll take him. Alright guys, actually recording this outro. About to go to a Christmas party, so that's why I'm all dressed up like this. I hope you guys liked the video. I love catching rainbow trout, so I really enjoyed making it. Just wanted to say thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And if you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment. And if you're not subscribed but you want to see more content like this or hang out in my live streams, things like that, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you'll be notified when I put out more videos. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Fishing's good. Sunfish King out.